Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel.
I'm just jazzed about being on the show, man.
You are listening to The Objective Jerk, where objectiveness is the objective, and I am said jerk.
What's up, everybody? This is The Objective Jerk, and I'm said jerk. Hope everyone's doing well. I released a podcast not too long ago, but it's kind of getting towards the end of the month, and I didn't use up much of this month's allotted time, so it's like I'm paying for, not using it, so I need to try and use it. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was another illegal immigrant killing a U.S. citizen. But before I talk about that, I'm just going to kind of go about what's been going on. So still got the contractors here. They're just about done with everything that we have them doing currently. And then we're going to wait a couple months and maybe get some more stuff done. But you guys who listen have been listening to me gripe about, it's like, I'm glad that they're here. Them being here means things are getting done and things are progressing. But at the same time, it's like, I cannot wait for them to get done because I hate having people here. And so it's just, I'm very introverted, don't like people, and they're good people. They're fine. They do some things that kind of like, I'm like, what are they, what? I just don't get it. But, just one of those things, being in a different country, it's just, things are different. But then I also, there you go. I start trying to clean up my desk. Instead of like when I'm not doing anything and cleaning, which I need to do, I need to organize and clean. Probably can't tell, but it's like room's kind of a mess because we had them. They basically built like at the end. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But anyway, we had this area that was just kind of at the end of the hallway was this massive kind of area, like a nook kind of thing. I actually had my computer there and all of this there for a brief time. But what we did was we just made the hallway a little shorter, and then so now my wife has a little walk-in closet. So, so that's nice. But now it's like somebody could, sorry, kind of have allergies and stuff. But somebody that comes over here for the first time is going to be like, what the heck kind of maze is this? It's like the Winchester house or whatever. The woman that who was married to the guy who invented the Winchester rifle. Their house is all crazy like that, I guess. Anyway, look it up. So I got 2 puppies from a little while ago. I keep looking at myself to see how bright I am, and then so now everybody's looking at me. It's like, gotta look at the camera. Gotta look at the camera. Not myself. Look at the camera. All right. But I got some Pinoy Aspen puppies. There was a dog that was hanging out around one of my wife's aunt's homes. Or actually, it's their dad's home. And she was pregnant and gave birth. And so we we're trying to kind of help, watch them and this and that. And so we adopted 2 of them. And one of them is sick, or he's just getting over it now. But we had some puppies that had Parvo a couple years ago. One died because we didn't, get her treatment quick enough. And the other 2 lived, but it was pretty costly. And then I had my little other Aspen dog that I had. He got sick, and I didn't catch it quick enough, and he ended up dying. I don't know. I don't think he had Parvo. I don't know because he didn't get tested. The other ones did have Parvo. I don't know if he had Parvo or if he had like some kind of something else. But yesterday, this dog. So we had some of the dogs in the house, in the room, just to get them out of the way of the contractors and everything. So plus it's air conditioned in here and stuff. So get them a little break from the heat. So they were in here, And I come in here and I just get punched in the nose by this odor. And I'm like, what the crap? I was like, somebody shit or something. I'm looking all over. And it was in the bathroom. And I thought it was vomit. But it actually was feces. But it was wet. It had that really strong, bloody, irony, copper smell to it. And I was like, oh, man, that's like my other dog, Gringo. I remembered my dog, Gringo, having that. And I was like, oh, crap. So I separate. Well, I didn't know who it was at first. So all the dogs were in here. And then I saw him pooping or trying to poop in the bathroom again. So I was like, okay, so it's this guy. So I got rid of the other dogs and I just kept him in the room. So I was just kind of watching them. And then we've got like here, when you take your dog to the vet, it's kind of funny. Like, you know, in the States, you can buy like a bottle of some sort of cough syrup, right? Or medicine, which you can buy here, but like certain, like, I don't know, like you could buy like, maybe like, I'm trying to think of, there's lots of medicines that you can buy in like just the capsules. You know what I mean? Instead of like a package, you can buy just so many capsules. And that's for, you know, really poor families that they just need enough to kind of help whoever it is get sick, you know, not store a bunch of medicine. But it's like, excuse me, it's like the opposite for dog. I keep looking at myself. I need to hide that. Because I'm trying to make sure I got lighting on me, because I noticed my last video was dark. So, but so here you take your dog to the vet and they prescribe them something and it's like a bottle. So I have like more medicine for my dogs than I do like us. You know what I mean? I can almost start my own veterinary clinic. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird. It's good, but you know, and they write the prescription, you know, on there and everything's on there. So, you know, we keep it all. So it actually, I think, helped with this puppy. So backstory's over. I figure out who's sick and I give my wife's like, hey, give him some sugar water. Just, you know, if he ate something or whatever. So give him some sugar water. I give him some of the for your liver, blood medicine stuff. And so I'm just in here kind of watching him. And the cool thing is he goes in the bathroom. So the whole houses here are tiled. So he goes in the shower in the bathroom, and that's where he was using the bathroom. And there's drains in both the shower and the bathroom floor. So it's like, that's how they clean the floor, you know, it's all tile. So it's just, you just kind of spray and, you know, that's how they clean their bathrooms here. So it's kind of easy. But so him going to the bathroom in there was awesome. It's easy to clean up. So then she bought some dextrose. It's kind of like, it's just, you know, Gatorade for dogs, basically. Plus it does a little bit more, but you know, you add the powder to their water. So I gave him, you know, gave him some of that, and then was giving the medicine and watching him and just kind of keeping track every time he was using the bathroom, because we were planning on taking him to the vet today. And then he used the bathroom one more time. We went to bed, and I was thinking I was going to wake up and there was going to be stinky, or I was going to wake up in the middle of the night smelling it and I was going to have to clean it up, but it never did. My wife woke up and he had defecated, but it was more like ice cream, soft serve ice cream instead of just straight water. So that's good. You know, so he was eating, he was drinking the water, and then he actually peed too. So that means he's hydrated and everything. So that was good. So I don't think I need to take him to the vet. Just keep doing what I'm doing, and I think he'll be all right. He's improving, because I think we just got it quick enough. You know, we started treating him like immediately. So that's good. But I just got to kind of keep an eye on him. So he's in the room. All the other dogs are probably jealous. But that's kind of what I've been doing last couple days. I have a garbage here, so people don't think I'm just spitting on the floor. I could be a little more. You know what? I think I'm going to blow my nose.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thanks again for listening to The Objective Jerk. I greatly appreciate it. If you could like, subscribe, comment on wherever you're finding this, and you can also email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. So hope you're enjoying it, and please continue on with the episode.
I definitely have more allergies here than I did in the States. I know sage will mess me up, but I never really realized people that had bad allergies, just the hell they would go through with that stuff, man. Yeah. Like my stepmom, she had allergies pretty fierce, and I just didn't really, it was just like, okay, I've runny nose, typical whatever you think, they get a runny nose or whatever, but man, it sucks when you got bad allergies, your head just throbbing and just feel, oh man, those that know, it sucks. Anyway. Okay, so the reason I decided to do this podcast was because I wanted to talk about this, because this is, they make jokes. Liberalism is a mental disorder, and just kind of all the crap that the Democrats are doing right now. The defund the police and just sanctuary cities and just all this kind of crap, making it to where, you can steal up to $999 worth of stuff and you won't be prosecuted. All these little rules for criminals to get by. It's showing, like it's not showing, but we're seeing the result of all that. And the thing is all of us with common sense knew this from the beginning. We didn't need to test run it and see the result. We knew this would happen. And yet here we are. So they letting all these illegal immigrants cross the border, and now like once a week somebody's getting killed or murdered, or some kind of retarded shit is happening because of these illegal immigrants. So Jocelyn, oh man, I hate when Nungaray. I should maybe watch a news broadcast so I could know how to pronounce this. Nungaray. Jocelyn Nungaray. So she was murdered, right? 12-year-old girl. Murdered, raped, which I guess I can't say on, well, I don't really post anything on YouTube anyway. All right, one of the two illegal, so this is not the breaking news, this is kind of like an update, but one of the two illegal immigrant suspects charged with murdering 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungaray in Houston last week had his bail set at $10 million during his first court appearance. Franklin Jose Pineda Ramos, 26, and Johan Jose Martinez Rangal, 22, have each been charged with capital murder. They appeared Monday at Harris County Criminal Court, who determined by the judge to be a flight risk and was told that if he posts bail, he must wear a GPS monitor and remain under house arrest. All right, that's good. So they're talking about the girl. She has such a bright future ahead of her, and I knew she was going to go very far. And these monsters took that opportunity from her, from our family, of watching her. Nungaray's mother, Alex, told reporters, okay, I just want people to remember, I know this is a high-profile case, but she was still my firstborn. I was a teen mom. I fought for her at 15. I'm 27. Man, being 27 years old, being any age and losing her, but I'm still fighting for her. She continued. Just remember that she was a very special little girl that deserved her justice. And I know she is going to make a difference in the world for all children. And now it's my job to make sure it continues to happen. All right. I wanted to just find the details in case those listening to this haven't heard. let's see, on Thursday, it was reported that 2 suspects from Venezuela had entered the U.S. illegally before being released from custody. An Immigration and Customs Enforcement spokesman confirmed the news Friday, saying that in a statement that they both illegally entered the U.S. without inspection, parole, or admission by the U.S. Immigration Office. Wow. Good job, Biden administration. You suck balls. Dang it. I thought this had... My bad. Anyway, so these jerk-offs, supposedly one tied her up, the other one raped for 2 hours, and then they murdered her, and then they dumped her in the bayou. 12 years old. They need to bring back the guillotine, the gallows, public execution. Bring it back. Start off with crap like this. If you're an illegal immigrant and you commit a crime like this, you are going to get publicly executed so that everyone's going to see it. And anybody that's over here illegal who's thinking of doing anything nefarious, they're going to be like, whoa. They're either going to slow their roll or they're going to go back. Or people aren't going to want to come over here because, whoa, crap, I ain't, whatever. Because they think they can just get over here, get free money and do whatever they want. And it's true, though. The Democrats are letting this happen. Oh, no, you do. Yes, they are. So shut up. This is ridiculous. This is the most asinine, retarded thing. You're just letting people come from other countries kill our U.S. citizens. They don't care about America. The Democrats do not care. And this is one of the tall tale signs right here. Bring back public execution for the illegal immigrants, right? And then you'll see how effective it would be. Then you start bringing it back for the U.S. citizens who commit very heinous crimes. And guess what? Those crimes are going to diminish. It's going to happen. You bring back the sane asylums, public execution, world's going to be a better place. Now, if you think I'm full of crap or you think I'm wrong, let me know. Send me a message, a comment, whatever. But you look at the countries that have the least amount of violence, it's because they got strict repercussions. There's consequences. People don't mess around. Because they're like, yeah, I want to keep my hands, or I don't want to get my head cut off in front of the whole world. I'll just, no, I'm not going to do that. Well, here's the other thing, though, too, is maybe these people, they are, most of these people are messed up and sick, and they're going to do it, right? Regardless. They're going to try and find a way to do it. And that's the thing, is they don't want to do it where they live. They're going to go to another country and do it, and then maybe go back or something, just to kind of fulfill their fantasy or whatever. I mean, at least now they're kind of making it harder for these individuals to. But the mother is crying for a death penalty, which I agree. They should. And they should make it public, man. No more of this in the room. I mean, what are they doing? They used to show people hanging and getting their head cut off, but now people just get little injections or breathe in some gas, and it's so you can't watch that. Dude. Bring back the public executions. I'm telling you. May seem kind of harsh or whatever. It's not just for anybody. They would have to, it wouldn't be for everybody on death row necessarily. You know what I mean? It'd have to be for certain individuals. Because I wouldn't want to see, every week there's something going on. That's, but it's I don't want to see it. But the thing is, it needs to be done. Because when people start seeing that crap being posted on Twitter, TikTok, and everything on the news and all that crap, they're going to be like, whoa, America ain't fucking around. I need to get my shit together, or I'm leaving, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just retarded how the justice system just lets everybody do whatever they want. Except for, people running against the Democrats. Then, look, I mean, it's slowly we're getting to be the most corrupt country. I mean, it seems like we've always been, sadly, but, you look at Mexico. Mexico just hired their first female president. All right, cool. Good job. But they assassinated, I'm not saying this president, this female, but obviously somebody that wanted her to win. They assassinated 37 other candidates. 37. Murdered to make sure that she would win. And now look at what's going on here. The left is constantly trying to do anything they can to stop Trump from even running. Let him run. What's so bad about letting him run? Because he'll win. They don't want him to win. They know they can't beat him. The fair and square. They got to cheat. Liberals are a bunch of cheating cocksuckers. They are. And if you're a liberal listening to this, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Totally lost my train of thought. Cheating, Trump. Oh man, I had a trajectory, not projectory, of where I was going with that at the end, and I totally missed it. Anyway, yeah. That's what I was going to say is like, why didn't, with Trump, they're saying, oh, well, he's a criminal. It's not about the election. It's about him being a criminal. Well, why didn't you go after him within the last 4 years? Why did you wait until the election year to try and interfere with the election? Well, it takes a while to gather evidence and do whatever. I was like, well, looks like you guys didn't do a very good job. Okay, it took you 4 years to gather up all this evidence and all these cases just fall apart and they're all bullshit. Whatever, man. If you believe that, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. And you got this poor young woman here, young girl, not even a woman, 12 years old, raped and murdered and just thrown into a river, creek, whatever. Why are they saying Bayou? That's in Houston, though. I saw Bayou somewhere. But, yeah, that's not cool, obviously. And they need to make an example of this douchebag. And I hope they do. You know what's going to happen, though? One of them's going to get murdered in prison. And I say, good on them. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for listening. If you agree with me, then I don't know if you can really I guess on Rumble you can. If you don't agree with me, make a comment and be like, dude, that was harsh. I don't think you should, whatever. Or you can even do, it's called on the Buzzsprout website. There's a link look for the link at the top of the description of the episode. They kind of don't have it. They should just have a button that says, hey, whatever. But it's just like a link. I think it says fan mail is what it says, but you can send me something to comment that way. Things like that. So anyway, thanks for listening. And I'll talk to you guys next time. All right. Bye.
You just put yourself through another episode of The Objective Jerk. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Please email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, comment, wherever you find this, follow. It all helps. But thanks again, and I'll see you next time.